Alyssa Milano, because she said that being on set was kind of like high school.
Sometimes you don't always get along with the person 24/7 that you work with.
She didn't go to high school. What are we talking about here?
The supernatural drama Charmed, which aired from 1998 to 2006, was more than just a groundbreaking TV show about sister witches. It was a hotbed of behind-the-scenes drama that would become legendary in television history. The original cast consisted of Shannen Doherty as Prue, Holly Marie Combs as Piper, and Alyssa Milano as Phoebe. Interestingly, the show initially started with Lori Rom cast as Phoebe.
Phoebe! Welcome home. It's so good to see you. Isn't it, Prue?
But she was quickly replaced by Alyssa Milano before the pilot aired. Producer Aaron Spelling made a bold choice in casting Shannen Doherty, just 4 years after her controversial exit from Beverly Hills, 90210. Creator Constance M. Burge highlighted that Doherty's chemistry with Holly Marie Combs was a key factor in her casting. The two actresses were already close friends, having known each other before the show began.
Shannon's your best friend in real life?
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier because we have a natural chemistry that we've kind of perfected, and we just have a lot of fun.
What makes the whole story even more confusing is that in the early years, their relationship seemed pretty positive. In 1999, Shannen and Holly even served as bridesmaids at Alyssa's wedding to St. John Tate. Alyssa once described their relationship as being like a big slumber party every day, saying they were blessed to have found each other. However, tensions began to emerge. By 2001, when Doherty was written off the show, the dynamics had dramatically changed. Doherty's character, Prue, was killed off, and Rose McGowan was brought in as Paige, the previously unknown fourth sister. At the time of her departure, Doherty told Entertainment Tonight, "There was too much drama on the set, and not enough passion for the work. I'm 30 years old, and I don't have time for drama in my life anymore." She was careful to emphasize her continued friendship with Holly Combs. Alyssa Milano's perspective differed. In a 2013 interview on Watch What Happens Live, she claimed uncertainty about whether Doherty was fired, stating, "There were definitely some rough days." She described the set as feeling like high school, noting that Holly and Shannen had been friends for 10 years before the show started.
To me, it's really a show about the relationships between these three sisters that would normally probably never get along.
Rose McGowan, who replaced Doherty, had her own challenges. In her 2018 memoir, she revealed the immense pressure of joining the cast, admitting she gained 10 pounds to appear non-threatening and hoping fans would quickly accept her character. In 2017, when Doherty was first diagnosed with cancer, Milano expressed support, saying the past conflicts seemed irrelevant in light of Doherty's health struggles. More recently, the cast has become increasingly vocal about the behind-the-scenes tensions. In 2024, a significant public dispute erupted, with each cast member sharing conflicting accounts of what truly happened on set. Doherty claimed that her livelihood was taken away because someone wanted to be number one on the call sheet. She spoke about the trauma she experienced during her time on Charmed, suggesting that she was effectively pushed out of the show. Alyssa Milano responded with her own Instagram statement, asserting that the accusations were revisionist history. She attempted to defend herself against claims that she had the power to get Doherty fired. However, Holly Marie Combs directly challenged this, stating that Alyssa did have the power to stop the process at any time. Holly went further, placing ultimate blame on the producers. She argued that the show's management deliberately kept the actresses divided, believing that 3 broken pieces were easier to control and manipulate than one united front. Rose McGowan also weighed in, supporting Shannen's narrative. She suggested that the cast had tried to protect fans from the behind-the-scenes drama for years, but could no longer remain silent. McGowan had previously been critical of Alyssa Milano, accusing her of co-opting the Me Too movement and having problematic behavior on set. Holly also mentioned that a professional mediator had been brought in during the show's original run, but she had refused to engage with the process. Shannen claimed that Alyssa had threatened to sue the producers for a hostile workplace environment, effectively forcing a choice between her and Doherty. Fans obviously picked up on the inconsistencies in the various narratives, with some pointing out discrepancies in the actresses' previous statements, including conflicting accounts about the nature of their on-set interactions. The drama ultimately left fans with more questions than answers, shining a light on the complicated interpersonal dynamics that existed behind the scenes of one of television's most iconic supernatural series. Despite the personal conflicts, Charmed made television history. It was the longest-running hour-long series with an all-female lead cast until 2006, a significant achievement in television at the time. The series remains a cult classic, remembered both for its storylines and the infamous cast drama that surrounded its production,